Hey guys, it's day 84 of me trying to improve my speaking skill. Today I'm going to talk about learning. There is way more depth in learning than most people actually think about, and talent isn't actually the most important factor. There's three main concepts that people need to be aware of, and there's way for us to improve our learning speed and comprehension. So I'm gonna elaborate that on this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the three concepts of learning first. First is about our talent. Second is discipline or effort. The third one is learning method. Talent, the topic that most people talk about when they see someone that's smart or have achieve achieve great milestone in learning in competitions, academic competition. Talent is indeed important, but it directly affects a person's learning speed. It affects how fast we could think, how fast we could remember something, and link between different kind of rules and subjects. But the difference in talent isn't actually that bad because based on the IQ, then 80%, around 80% of people have an IQ of higher than 85, and which means that most people should still be able to learn STEM subjects efficiently if they tried hard enough. I will go on that later. And the amount of talented people up is rare. Let's say I don't exactly remember, but around 15 or 20% is have an IQ of higher than 115. An IQ of higher than 130 or 140 is like 5 or 4% or even smaller, and an IQ of higher than 150% is, I think, 150 is less than 1% IQ. So indeed, a person with an IQ of 150 will have like 2 or 3 times we learn 2 or 3 times faster than a normal person at 100 IQ, and that's an unfair advantage. But let's move on the other factor to determine if we should actually try to learn STEM subject or not, because it's not solely about our talent. The second thing is effort. A talented person without any discipline would be wasted. They wouldn't be able to do anything. A lazy talented person wouldn't be able to accomplish much, even if they except for monstrous genius that like having 190 or 200 IQ, which is kind of impossible, statistically impossible. Efforts, a person, efforts is really important because we can fill the gap of talents by putting in more effort than other people. That's give away for people. That's give away for students or people to try harder and still accomplish the same thing as other talented people, albeit they gotta sacrifice more of their time, sacrifice of their leisure time and put more efforts in their learning. And the last factor and the most important one that not much people are getting right is the learning method. There's tons of learning methods related to memorizing, to problem solving to pattern recognition, and to like basically all and to approach a problem or summarize. There's so many learning methods, and there's more like the ability to search for good materials to know if the materials that we are choosing to learn is good or not, how to search for materials to learn, which to learn, which we should learn. Most people don't really think about that, but it is the most important factor. A lazy, an average person with normal IQ and have when they an average person with a normal IQ and with a good learning method can rival a person with more than like 20 or 30 IQ, but just have like an instinctual learning method, a normal learning method, instead of it being effective. I know that I'm scrambling a bunch of bullshit and I should make another video about this. I didn't really make my points clear. I'm I am also kind of biased in this video because talented people tend to think about more about the surrounding and tend to have more complex thoughts. So they tend to reflect it more about how to learn effectively before normal people. So the chance of a talented person having an ineffective learning method is kind of low. Yeah, my point in this video is wrong. That's it for day 84. See ya in day 85. Is it truly day 84? It should be.